Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping on by, and welcome to the Master League Premier Cup. And I'm very happy I'm able to finally maybe get this battle video out there. I tried so hard yesterday, but there was so much lag and just a lot of frustration with the first day, you guys. And just so you know, I tried recording just 20 minutes ago, and I just started and I received the same lag again. So I switched over from LTE to Wi-Fi to see if it changes anything. So I'm just testing it out right now for you guys. Hopefully it works out for me. I don't know if it will. So let's just do our best, you guys, and hopefully I can get this content out to you guys so you can start doing some more additional research. And before I get to the battles, I just want to quickly give a quick shout out for my subscriber spotlight of the video. Every video I like to just thank a special subscriber, and today I want to thank Restless Sheep, who's been a very big supporter of the channel. Restless is from India, I know, and happy late India Independence Day, Restless. And I know a lot of my viewers are actually from India, so welcome to anyone that's from India, and thank you for supporting the channel. So for today, I'm changing up my team a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to use Togekiss in the lead. That's my best buddy Togekiss, so as you can kind of see the CP boost. Togekiss in the lead was very strong for me last season. I went up 400 points in a matter of 10 days using a team of Togekiss, Snorlax, and Swampert. And this team is very similar. So as you can see, my tank Snorlax right there in the middle to kind of help neutralize any lost leads, hopefully. But I'm running Superpower on this Snorlax instead of Outrage like I did in Season 2 because of all the Steel Pokemon I've been seeing. And also I have Gyarados there in the back. Gyarados will be excellent against Metagrosses, and it has the CD move of Aqua, so it's going to have some good play, you guys. I'm testing it out because I want to test out a new Pokemon for you guys I personally have never used before, so let's get to it, you guys. Let's get to it. So we're in the middle of a set, by the way. I played the first 3 games of the set, and I had lag in all 3 games. I was trying to push through it. Hopefully it was just going to go away, and we face Elvis. Elvis is still alive, you guys. It has the string of numbers, so that always kind of scares me when I see a account with string number. And we win the lead, so this is a very rare occurrence, you guys, to win lead. Let's see what they come in with. They come with their Snorlax. I'm gonna stick around for just a little bit and try to get to get it a little bit lower before my Snorlax comes in, and also build up a little bit of energy for my Togekiss, because we know that as long as we can win lead, we can kind of match up the Togekiss with this Dragonite later. But my opponent has Skull Bash, which is another move. It's a move that I've seen a lot more towards the end of Season 2, and definitely something you have to watch out for. But Skull Bash is a very high risk move, because if you're running Skull Bash and Body Slam, then you're pretty much only running 2 normal type attacks, and those attacks will be resisted by Metagrosses and Magnezone, so you can really back yourself in a corner. But in a mirror match like this, it's actually really good, you guys. So my opponent might be building up to another Skull Bash. I don't blame them, but let's try to get off a charge move first, and maybe see if we can get a shield off of them at least. So winning lead isn't super important, but we do win lead anyways. And we actually have a ton of health, you guys, and the Dragonite's going to come back in, unfortunately. So it's going to farm. That's the down part. We know we're going to have to perhaps shield our Togekiss at some point. Togekiss can still survive a Hurricane. It'll take about 2/3 of his health. So, and we're getting this Dragonite a little bit low. But yeah, they are going to farm away, which is okay. We don't know what Pokemon they have in the back. So let's see what we can do, you guys. They swap, and we're going to swap instantly, and we've seen this many times. Well, actually, we haven't seen this many times. And for some reason, my charge bar is not filling up much. You guys notice that too? Oh, you know what it is? I came in with the wrong Gyarados, you guys. Oh gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I have a Bite Gyarados, not a Dragon Breath one, you guys. So we actually might be able to just like bite it down. So I'm gonna swap back into the regular one after this. This actually ended up working out great for us, but my opponent now doesn't even have an opportunity to use their shields. And yeah, so I'm just gonna save a shield for my Dragonite, really. For my Togekiss, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and just let the charge move come in here. Wow, so we actually lucked out, you guys. So if you guys want to run Bite, oh, actually my opponent decided to undercharged there, and they understand the situation. The switch clock will eventually come up in my Togekiss. It just needs to get to 2 fast moves to take out the Dragonite. So good game to my opponent there. Yeah, so they were probably curious what was going on too. So let me go ahead and swap out. That's so odd that I'm running the wrong Gyarados. When you talk about being prepared for the match, yeah, that's not really what I did there. Alright, so bite Gyarados, you guys. Alright, let's see. I think we're good now. So let's go ahead and get back into some more battles. Facing a fellow Sam. Alright, Sam's Unite. Yeah, Bite Gyarados might be something I would consider in the future, but I definitely would like to have Aqua Tail on it though. And we didn't, so that's why it took forever to charge, and instantly I can tell that I thought there was more lag again. I thought I would have to stop the video because of it. So we faced a very good matchup here because Togekiss is going to resist the Dragon Breath and my opponent is staying in. So let's just go ahead and just keep charming away, you guys. Nothing they throw can really take out the Togekiss in one shot or anything, so if they want to throw Aqua Tails, they can. Yeah, no problem, we'll take it, and the crunches will be resisted. So let's just get to, let's keep on chunking away at this Gyarados. I don't want to waste any shields yet, so let's just keep on chunking away. And we have a charge move ready if we want to just take out the Gyarados if needed at some point. I want to just take it out without throwing a charge though, and we don't. Okay, perfect. I'm going to click on the Flamethrower. Regardless of what comes in, I'm happy with just throwing the Flamethrower. Even if it's like a Dragonite, I just don't want to risk it. Yeah, and here in comes the Metagross, which is perfect. Then we'll be able to test out our Gyarados, see how well it does against the Metagross. So Flamethrower, they have to shield, and they barely can farm at all. So let's come in with the Gyarados now, and we're gonna go for those crunches, you guys. They're down a shield, so why not? And Gyarados will only take they will only take, actually I think they resist actually both charge moves of the Metagross, unless the Metagross is running Psychic or something like that. So they waste their last shield. I wouldn't say waste, they had to use it. So let's go ahead and just, I'm trying to think of how I want to play this. I still want to shield once, because a Meteor Mash still hurts a little bit. And I like where I'm at, and I don't think Snorlax needs 2 shields for the second matchup. So let's just try to, I won't use the shield now though. Especially since I saw that they throw the Meteor Mash. I'm pretty certain they don't have like Psychic or something like that. So let's farm up a bit and then throw the Crunch. I think the Crunch actually will barely take it out. If not, it'll just still have a little bit of health left, which is fine. I actually kind of would prefer not to take it out and have Snorlax come in and farm down the rest of the Metagross. Let's see if we can take it out now. Oh, we can't. All right, no problem. So it's going to come down to the last matchup, but we have a shield on our side. So let's go ahead and just let my opponent take me out and then get to work quickly with the Snorlax. Just hope it's like not a Machamp or something in the back. Ooh, Rhyperior, but we do have Superpower, you guys. So I'm going to try my best to get to 2 before they can get to like a bunch of charge moves or something like that. So we got 2. Okay, let's go for it, you guys. I hope I can just throw them back to back. And then I think that could be it, you guys. I hope, at least. Let's see. So charge move 1. Yeah, they're pretty low at this point. And then the second one's coming right away, you guys. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's very difficult to count moves with the Snorlax licks because they're just so fast. And we take out the Rhyperior. Night, sleep tight. Snorlax picking up the win for us, you guys. So we're 2-0 so far, and 2-0 by the way is like huge for me. As you guys don't know, and I don't want to share my wins and loss record for yesterday. So let's go ahead and quickly, oh gosh, a nice little Galarian Farfetch'd here. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a little P-nap in. Sorry you guys for this delay. Like I said, I had to start recording during the middle of a set because of the lag. I had to restart my phone. So the first 3 games I played with this set, I went 1 and 2. Every game had lag in it. And the last game, I was very surprised I won. My opponent had a very spicy team. So by the way, our rating dropped a ton yesterday with all the lag and the lead losses, and perhaps also me playing poorly. So let's keep on running this team and see how we can do, you guys. And so far we finally won some leads again. Sorry, just a quick technical difficulty there. Hopefully we're back to recording. Togekiss against Metagross here, which is not good. So I'm going to swap into my Snorlax, which I'm expecting my opponents to swap out. but they're hanging in, which means that they might not exactly like where they're at in this game with Snorlax. So let's go ahead and trying to think of how I want to play this, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shield. I think they could go for an earthquake. No, okay, it's just a meter match. Either way, I want to preserve a little bit of health if they're gonna stay in and all. So let's go ahead and throw the body slam and see if they want to mirror shields. We definitely want to win lead if possible. I'm just very curious why they're not swapping out. Okay, so they're okay taking one charge move. Oh gosh. So let's go ahead and take a meteor mash. Hopefully it's a meteor mash. I don't know. It could be an earthquake, right? Yeah, it's a meteor mash. No problem. And yeah, we're ready to do the superpower. It was a CMP tie. So nothing you can do there. So let's go ahead and just throw it. And they shield now. Gosh. Very coy of my opponent. Trying to see if I can just get to a body slam. I don't think I can. Alright, no problem. Let's come in with the Gyarados now and just farm it maybe all the way down. Gosh. Let's go ahead and of course let them get off a charge move. The shields are even, but yeah, I think the Metagross shielding that first superpower was huge, and we're actually able to farm it all the way down, which is also very big. So we have some energy, but let's see what they have in the back. So in comes the Dragonite. As soon as we swap out into Togekiss, they're gonna probably swap out as well. So that's not very good for us. So let's go ahead and just hang in here, you guys. We're still doing super effective fast move damage. Let's go and throw the Aqua tail. They might think it's another crunch, so they might shield. So let's see, you guys. And then we're gonna swap if they don't, regardless of what they do, actually. Because I want to see if I can spoil their energy. Oh gosh. In comes the Magnezone, which is not a good Pokemon for us to see, you guys, because Snorlax is really our only counter to Magnezone, unfortunately. So they're farming up a ton, probably a little unnecessarily too, because I think this game is pretty much done. It's pretty much a wrap, you guys. We correctly call out the let's just throw the, oh gosh, trying to at least make it interesting. So let's go ahead and just shield, I guess. Yeah, so Magnezone in the back was a little unfortunate to see. I wonder, well, I guess, yeah, in hindsight, I wonder why they didn't swap out into Dragonite when I swapped into Snorlax. Let's hope for the boost. No boost, no problem. Let's go ahead and just let them take us out, and my opponent's gonna pick up game one. So yeah, I mean, the Master League is just so difficult because the amount of Pokemon are kind of so small. The pool is so small that it's very easy for your opponent to have a counter to you, because the way that everyone's kind of building their teams, they're kind of built very similarly, I'm guessing, where you just want to cover all your bases as best as you can, and whoever wins lead is going to sit pretty, I think. I think of all the leagues, winning lead is probably the most important in Master League Premier Cup. It's almost like a domino effect, you can kind of think of it. And so we win lead here, so let's see if that's true. I might still lose this game. So they come with Togekiss. I'm going to come in with my Snorlax immediately. We want to save our Togekiss for their Garchomp later, if we can. The Gyarados actually has a good matchup against Garchomp as well. So we want to try to focus on winning this matchup if we can. We hung in there with the Togekiss for maybe 1 or 2 fast moves just to do a little bit of charm damage. So let's see if we can just get to one more body slam and put a lot of pressure on that last shield. I would love to just kind of win back lead and then come in with Togekiss and then take my chances of whatever my opponent has in the back. So let's go and just look up some more. So yeah, whatever charge move they do won't take us out, and it's actually better that they throw it and reduce my health. So in comes the Flamethrower, no problem. Just gotta make sure we finish licking it down before we go down. So actually, it was actually a very close matchup. So back comes the Garchomp, no problem. I'm gonna come with Togekiss right away. Switch Clock is not even ready, you guys, so it might be ready now for my opponent any second, but if they want to throw anything, they can. So they come in with Conkeldurr, which can be quite a dangerous Pokemon. Actually, in hindsight, I wonder if I should have just stuck in there with Togekiss. But either way, we're pretty happy. We just want to preserve our Togekiss. So if they want to take out my Gyarados, be my guest, you guys. My goal is just to have Togekiss come in and just farm down both Pokemon. My opponents aren't going to be using shields in this game. So yeah, so well, I should use it there, I guess. But yeah, I think we're pretty happy with where we're at. And Yeah, I tested not running Togekiss for a little bit yesterday, and it didn't go well. Togekiss is just such a monster in Master League Premier Cup, you guys, that I feel like you have to run it. You really just have to, you know. And it comes to Outrage, which will shield correctly. Not like there's really anything my opponent can do at this point, because they're only throwing resisted attacks. So I'm going to shield it one more time just to be a little courteous to my opponent. They lost lead pretty hard, and there was really nothing they could do, and that's kind of just shows you the point. Like, I can't even think of a scenario how my opponent could have won this game. I really can't. If they had won lead somehow, they would have had a Conkill door on my Snorlax, and I would have lost. So you don't know, you guys. Yeah, so you got to be careful and just do your best to maximize your chances and make sure your team is solid. You can't really have any like glaring weaknesses and expect to do well, I don't think. Here we're facing Xcoat 38 in our final game. Since this is game 5, I'm going to make this our final game. So let's see if we can pick up one more win, you guys. Swampert in the lead. Swampert is a slightly favorable matchup just because we're resisting all those fast move damage, and we'll actually win just barely, you guys. And my opponent's farming a ton, which kind of scares me a little bit that they could throw a Sludge Bomb. If it is a Sludge Bomb, then you just got to tip your hat to your opponent. You can't just waste your shield expecting something that may or may not happen. So my opponent throws off another Hydro Cannon, no worries. I'm going to go ahead and let them throw it off. And yeah, another Hydro Cannon, no problem. We're going to keep on farming it down. I'm going to go ahead and just throw my Ancient Power to try to maintain switch without wasting a shield. Because I think if I use the Ancient Power, okay, they actually shield. And I get the boost, and they're going to make me waste my boost, unfortunately. So I'm coming with the Gyarados now and get to work on this Metagross. We're up a shield right now, and we can resist all of Metagross's expected charge moves. We don't know exactly for sure what charge move it has. So in comes the Meteor Mash. Okay, no problem. We still have 2 shields, so we're fine, but we still have to worry about whatever the third Pokemon in the back. It could easily be like a Machamp or something. You just don't know. So we're gonna throw a Crunch, and yeah, ton of damage. And I'm trying to think of how I want to play out the rest of this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my opponent take down my Gyarados, because Snorlax can come in and farm down the rest of this Metagross, you guys. I know the Swampert has some energy, so we gotta be wary of that. Switch Clock is not up yet, and the Metagross won't be able to get to another charge move in time, so that's good for us so far. So let's see, Swampert is very low, has almost enough to get to a charge move, and in comes a Garchomp. So, and we have 2 shields, you guys, so you might be looking pretty good. Togekiss, if we can come back in and get to work on the Garchomp, that'll be awesome as well. So let's go ahead, slowly chip down this Garchomp, you guys. Slowly chip down. And they're probably gonna start throwing some baits at us, but we have shields, so we're feeling okay with where we're at. So I'm gonna actually remove this debuff really quickly, and catch another charge move with the Togekiss, which, yeah, I'm just gonna let go. Will it even take us out? No. So defense falls, but we do like another chunk to it, and they've lost a ton of energy at this point from throwing 2 Sand Tombs, which essentially has done nothing. So let's go ahead and throw one more Body Slam, and they're so low now, so we gotta worry about the Swampert, of course. So let's go ahead and try to think of how I want to play this last. I'm gonna let one more charge move come in, another Sand Tomb. Yeah, I expected them to just try to be focusing on lowering my defense, so I'm hoping this Body Slam will be enough to take it out. So a very close game. My opponent doing everything they can to hang in there. So I'm trying to, can we lick it down? Gosh, we can't. So I'm trying to think, our defense is lower. Would a Hydro Cannon take us out from this range? I'm gonna go ahead and shield. Oh, gosh, one more Sand Tomb. This is gonna be very dicey, you guys. Very dicey. In comes the Hydro Cannon, and oh gosh, this might actually take us out because our defense been lowered twice. Oh, it doesn't. So we're gonna try to lick it all the way down. Oh, we can. I think we're at a charge move too. So I'm gonna click on the Body Slam furiously, and we get it off, you guys. All right. So there we go. Body Slam takes out the Garchomp. I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick shout out to my opponent. They battled and clawed their way to the bitter end, you guys. To the very bitter end, and they played pretty well, you guys. So yeah, they do nothing but baits with the Sand Tombs at the end. I think there were like maybe 5 Sand Tombs that they were throwing at us. Maybe 3 or 4. 4 at least, I know. So let's go ahead and collect our winnings from that those 5 games. I think we went 4-1, you guys, which is very, very good for me. And I definitely need the points back from yesterday's Shabako. So yeah, so thank you so much, you guys, for checking out the channel. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit about that team of Togekiss, Snorlax, and Gyarados. And Gyarados, of course, being the community day Gyarados. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of insight, and I will continually to show you guys new Pokemon and new team compositions for the rest of the remainder of this season, as I want to make things very exciting for you guys. So thank you once again so much for checking out the channel. And if you like this video, I would highly appreciate it if you guys had the time to maybe drop a like, comment, or subscribe. Any of the above, all the above, or some of the above will be awesome. So thank you so much once again, and I hope everyone out there have an amazing night. Take care, everyone.